What is up, audience that I don't have that I'm gonna pretend that I do have? This is going to be an unboxing video of one of the purchases that I strongly believe are going to change my life. This is an M4 Mac Mini 2024, 24 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD. And this is refurbished, certified refurbished, straight from Apple Store. We are going to unbox this and we're gonna get into my setup. I'm so excited. I'm probably not displaying it, but like this is something really big. You know, some people would just say, why didn't you get the M4 Pro edition and why didn't you spec it up to all these different specs? Realistically, I don't think I'm in that place in my life to spec this out, because realistically, who's gonna use all that power? It's my money, so I'm definitely going to spend it how I see fit, and I'm not just about to go into debt for a Mac. But I mean, it'll be a nice thing to go into debt for, I guess. Hopefully this puts money back into my pocket some way, somehow. I see this lasting for 4 or 5 years. The M1 chip is currently 2020 and we're in 2025 now, and people sing its praises all the time. So I think we're gonna be a-okay. Let's unbox this and see what's up. Here is the arrow. We're just gonna rip along the side of the box, and I'm most likely gonna set it up and edit this video on here. Oh, God, thank you so much. Thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God. There's certain things that you won't buy because you just don't feel like you deserve it. I think that's with a lot of people. Like, we don't think that we deserve nice things in this life. And so we deprive ourselves from actually allowing ourselves to experience things like this. Like, the real truth is that we don't need people to tell us what to do with our lives. Like, your life is in your hands. Your life experiences are in your hands. Just do whatever you need to do and do it wisely. But again, I can only imagine this I manifest and speak life into this, putting more money into my pocket. You see, it still has these stickers and Apple Certified Refurbished. I'm gonna peel this back. Glory be to the Most High. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? Look, it already came smudged, but it's refurbished, like certified refurbished through Apple. It looks very neat though, like extremely neat. Pristine and clean. Like, honestly, I just keep saying refurbished, but this is like brand new. Like, this is brand new to anybody. If it was ever a thing to like judge people for buying refurbished or buying used, it should no longer be a thing. Like, let's just set that to rest. This is premium aluminum chassis galore. This is just like everything plus more. And I have a small desk, which y'all are about to see pretty soon. This is just perfect for my setup. I really cannot wait to power this thing on. I need to set my desk up accordingly so we do not have any hiccups and this is as smooth as possible. Also, I need to unbox this Logitech MX Master 3S. I wasn't really planning to get this mouse in particular, but compared to the regular Mac mouse that would come in the box, I just think that ergonomically it is a better buy. Like, just look at the design and how it feels in your hands. Like, I like the way that it just has a special side for my thumb to just be there. And then also you have like these scroll wheel things. And then it's Bluetooth as well. So these still come with the dongles that have the regular USB-A port. And this Mac only has USB-C ports. For anybody who is tuning in and watching this video, thank you so much. And I hope that this does inspire you in your purchase. Like, if you were debating on purchasing a Mac Mini, for whatever your needs are, if you're a creative, if you have a passion of some sort, if you're a creative, if you're a coder, developer, you're just into tech, you want a desktop computer, but you don't want to go overboard, I think that this is an excellent buy. And why not look the refurbished route, you know? Not everything in this life has to be brand new. Like, it just does not. It's a fairy tale world. Times are hard right now. Hopefully these tariffs don't take us overboard. I just wish everybody luck in everything that they do. God bless you. Okay, let's plug this in. Okay, I need a setup. This is just about to be a crazy setup. Just give me a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, so these are gonna be two 27-inch 4K monitors that I am running to the Mac. The Mac is directly behind this dock in a clusterfuck of wires that I have. And I could see why everybody is upset that the power button's at the bottom. But you know what? Let's do it. This is the first boot up. Which monitor will it appear on? Oh. So the Samsung was the favorite in this equation. I don't know how I'm gonna set this up. Okay, so it chose the Samsung monitor. That was the one that's hooked up directly to HDMI. On this monitor over here, this is a ViewSonic and it's hooked up via USB-C. Okay, let's see if we can set this up. Oh wow, I didn't even need to do anything. I was struggling to see, like, how am I gonna set this up being a Bluetooth mouse? Okay, this is the part where I get off camera and I set all of the good jazz up. I really wish that I had like a tripod of some sort. And it's using the built-in speaker. I need to get some speakers for this setup, but I'm most likely gonna use this Bluetooth speaker in this corner over here. Okay, so my generic Bluetooth keyboard is saying non-recognizable. Press the key immediately to the right of the shift key on the left side of the keyboard. So that would be Z, right? Press the key immediately to the left of the shift key on the right side of the keyboard. That would be this, right? Why isn't it detecting the second monitor? We're plugged in via USB-C, right? So now I have everything set up and now I'm just like, wow, in complete utter shock that I even made it to this point. Like, how did we even get here? It's so smooth. Like, it is just so freaking smooth to open applications and do anything. As of the Logitech mouse, I do like the fact that I do have options to customize the mouse. As you see, this is going to be the Logitech options application that you can install specifically for your Logitech mouse. And it basically gives you customization. Customability. You're so funny. So it allows you to program the different types of buttons that are on your mouse and control things like the speed, and just make sure that all of your settings work accordingly to the way that you want them to. I need to find ways to blur out these serial numbers. I already did install Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro on here, which I'm about to edit this video on. I don't yet have a webcam for the computer because I did kind of, you know, exceed my budget, but that's a story for another day. I'm just happy that, again, I even got here in the first place. My setup is so jank because of the cable management and things that I have going on. I do definitely need to do a better job in terms of cleaning up my desk and making sure that, you know, this is going to be my sanctuary, especially if I want to be more productive and have a clean work environment. It only makes sense that I spent money and invested in myself that I should actually have something going on where it's going to be a pleasant experience for anybody that sits at this desk, not only myself. But this is like a very basic video. I don't even think that like I'm doing any justice. Maybe I might play around with it some more. Maybe throw certain tasks at it to see how far that I could push it to its limits. But I don't think that this computer will choke at anything that I throw at it because it's a freaking M4. Maybe I can do a video when I do get a webcam for it, as well as a different keyboard, because I do intend on swapping this out. This is just a basic Bluetooth keyboard, and I would prefer something like a gaming keyboard because the mechanisms in there, it's just a different typing experience. But of course, I would have to actually type and be of importance in this world to even make use of something like that, right? Okay, well, this is it for today. Again, thank whoever clicked on this video and decided that I was interesting enough to even dive into something like this with. If you like content like this, just subscribe. And yeah, I really hope to have enough money to make stuff like this in the future because tariffs. Goodbye.